Right. So today we are going to see material. So how we are going to create a materials. Right. So what are the errors we'll get while creating the material master. Right. So that we are going to discuss, and also we are going to discuss about the fields of the material master. Right. So the T code it material is mm01 to create, mm02 is change, mm03 is for display, right? It and this mm03 is for right. So first we'll see how to create a material, then later we'll discuss about the views. Okay. One is the T code to create the material master. And what is a material master? So I already explained, right? So material master is nothing but whatever the material details will create. I mean that store in the some particular database, right? So that database we call it as a material master. So there we can able to see all the material related specifications, right? So all the chemicals, whatever that we have used, description part. So all we can able to see in the material master, right? This material master is completely related to not only the particular module consultant, so it is related to, I mean it is integrated with several modules that are like consultant will going to involve in the material master, SD, PP, FI and CO and QM. So these consultants are going to involve in this material master. So it is not related to the particular one consultant. So it is an integration between these consultants, SD, PP, FI, CO and QM, right? Okay, so this is the mm01 screen. So here we need to enter material name. So just assume that I want to enter Dolo. Okay, so Dolo is my material. So who will create these in real time? The end user will create this material. Okay, so here we'll maintain materials. So Dolo is already there. So Dolo 650 is maintained. Okay, Dolo 650 and industry sector. So what industry sector it is? So Dolo 650 is a pharmaceutical industry. So you can select pharmaceuticals, and here we need to select material types. So here we are having four types of standard material type. Okay, so one is the raw materials, semi-finished goods, finished goods, and trading goods. Okay, so I'll just write it down here. So material types. Material types. Okay, so here we are having four types of material types. Those are raw materials, raw material type, you can say type, and second one is semi-finished goods, finished goods. Third one is finished goods, finished goods. And next, the fourth one is trading goods. So these are the material types. So first we need to decide what material we are going to create. I mean here in MM01, what material we are creating? Does it a raw material? Does it a semi-finished goods, or does it a finished goods? That is a trading goods. That we need to select here. So first we will explain about raw material. What is a raw material? Raw material is nothing but, so whatever the product we need to manufacture, so whatever the material we required to manufacture the particular product, so that material we call it as a raw material. Okay, so for raw material we have some standard code here. So raw material will use as a ROH. This is the material types. Okay, so ROH is a material type. Okay, for raw material, so if it is a raw material, then we are going to use ROH here. This is shortcut you can say. For semi-finished goods, so what is semi-finished goods? So raw material means I have explained you. So whatever the required material is there to manufacture the particular product, so that material will call it as a raw material. So for example, if you want to manufacture a iPhone, so whatever the raw material we required chips, we required some lights, we required some glasses, right? So all these called as the raw materials. Right? So So semi-finished goods. Semi-finished goods are nothing but so the product which is under manufacturing. So it is not completed yet. So it is under manufacturing, right? So that material. So if the material is in the particular manufacturing stage, then we call it as a semi-finished good. So if that material is a semi-finished good, then we are going to use material type HALB. So HALB is a material type for the semi-finished goods. Okay. Next, finished goods. Finished goods is nothing but so the material is already manufactured and it is ready to sell. So that material we call it as a finished goods. So for example, Dolo 650 we are purchasing from the particular store. That means it is already manufactured and it is ready to sell, right? So we can able to take. So that is a finished goods. So it is already manufacture is completely done and it is ready to sell. The customer place an order. So that material type we call it as a finished goods, and for the finished good the material type is FERT. FERT. Okay, next, trading goods. So trading goods means, for example, here the material we don't manufacture here in the company. So we don't manufacture from the company, but we procure it from the vendor. So we'll purchase from the some other company and we'll sell. Like you can say, you can take Amazon scenario. The Amazon will not manufacture all the materials which he is selling. So what he will do? So he will purchase from some other vendors and he will sell to their customers. Right. For example, Amazon you can take. So Amazon will not manufacture Apple companies, Apple iPhones. Right. So what they will do? So they will purchase from the vendors and they will sell to this customer. So that is nothing but trading goods. Okay. So what is the material type for the trading goods? HAWA, HAW. Okay. So these are the material types we are having. Okay. So first we need to select what material it is. Just assume that so Dolo 650 is my finished goods. Okay. So it is already manufactured and it is ready to sell. Okay, so that material type I will take. So what it is? FERT. So finished good FERT. Finished product FERT. So this one. So we need to select this. And next what we need to do, we need to click on organizational levels. Sorry. Before that we need to select the views first. Okay, so we need to select views. So defaultly I have selected here. Okay. So these are the views. So it is completely not related to the SD consultant. I have told you before, right? So it is an integration between SD, MM, PP, FI, CO and QM. So all the consultants are going to involve here. So but whatever the SD is required is there. So that we need to select. Okay, so I will explain you. So which we will related to which consultant, which module consultant. Okay. So first the basic data 1, basic data 2 is related to MM consultant. So this we need to select. Okay, and next the sales org 1, sales org 2, sales general plant, right, and sales text. So these related to SD consultant, these 4. Okay, these 2 is for MM consultant is going to involve here, and these 4 is SD related views. So we need to select. In these views we are having some fields. Okay, so that we need to select. Okay, so these 4 related to SD consultant, and next purchasing. Purchasing, this one is purchasing and the purchasing text. So it is related to MM consultant. So these we are not going to select. Okay, so this is related to MM consultant. And next remaining this MRP1, MRP2, MRP3, MRP4. So it is related to PP consultant. Okay, so PP is going to involve here in these 4 views. And next these plant general data 2. So this is going to involve by the MM consultant, and accounting 1, accounting 2, it is going to involve by these FI team. FI consultant going to use these 2 views. Okay, so I will select one, and next this costing 1 and costing 2 is related to CO consultant. Okay, so these are the views we need to select. Now as per practice, so we need to select these views. So whatever I have selected here, basic data 1, basic data 2, and sales of data 1, sales of data 2, sales general plan data, and sales text, MRP 1, and so here plan general data, storage 1, and accounting 1, accounting 2, costing 1, and costing 2. So these views we need to select, and next I am just making the default setting. Default means it will so we no need to select again and again. So it will while you enter MM01, so it will already selected only. Okay. So next what we need to do, we need to select organizational level. So here we need to maintain our organizational levels. So what are our organizational levels? I mean, what are our plant? What is our plant? X100. It's an enterprise structure we have created, right? X100. And what is your storage location? X100. Right, got it now. So what is our plan? Why I'm taking X100? So in enterprise structure, we have already defined, right, all these. Show you. Then you can able to, right. So in enterprise structure, we have created plant X100, storage location X100, right. So all this we need to maintain. Storage location X100, sales organization also X100, right. And so in which plant or which storage location you want to install these material. Okay. So that, so distribution channel X2, and now I'm just making default settings. So you can see. So when you create for the first time, when you creating for the first time the material, you will get this error. So what is this error? So the company code X100 does not exist or has not been fully maintained. This is the first error you will get in material master. Okay. So this is the error. So how we are going to solve this? So what it is saying, the company code X100 does not exist. So it is saying it is does not exist only and has been not fully maintained. So it has to be maintained fully. So X100 we already created, the company code already created, but we have not fully maintained. So that is the error. So where we are going to maintain the other company code. So we need to follow the two solutions here, two paths are there. Okay, so I will just take a new session. So for this error, okay, so otherwise I will maintain the error here. Okay, look. So it is a error one, the material master. What it is saying? Company code something XXX has not been created, or not maintained. So this is the error. So for that, how we are going to solve it? So first we need to go to this OBY60 code. So this is the first step, and the second step we need to follow these T code is there. So I will show you one more T code. Right. Okay. So this T code we need to check. Okay. So in OBY6, what we need to check, we will see now. /o OBY6 is a T code. The first step we need to check. I think somewhere we have used this OBY6, if you remember, in customer master, right? In customer master we have seen, right? So chart of account, posting period, right? Field status variant, fiscal year variant. You can see. So this we need to check. So it is already maintained. So the error is not in this T code OBY6, right? So chart of account identity is maintained, fiscal year variant, K4, field status variant, posting period variant. So it is already maintained. So the error is not here. So next we'll go to the other T code, that is OMSY. This is the second T code. So in the OMSY, so here we need to go to our company code X100. So here the current year is not maintained, current year and current period. So as per our fiscal year variant, so what fiscal year variant I have maintained in that OBY6? K4, right? So K4 means US financial year. So as per US financial year, which month we are in? So we are in 8th month. So if you maintain V3, then we are in, so we need to calculate as per V3, Indian financial year. Right. So as we have maintained K4, then we directly maintain. So it is a 8th month, then we can maintain as a period as a 8th only. Okay. So current year we need to maintain 2024, and period 8th period we need to maintain, and just click on enter. So it will take automatically. Okay, that's it. So if you maintain V3 there, so then you need to calculate, and as per that V3 period, so you need to maintain here. Okay. So as per V3, which month we are in? So from April to we need to calculate, right? April is the first month and March is the 12th month. April, May, June, July and August. So we are in 5th month. So that like that. So if we maintain in OBY6, if we maintain V3, then we need to maintain 5th period year. So we need to calculate from April to March. Right. So as we have maintained K4, so K4 means so 8th month. We are in 8th month. So just maintain and save it. So we'll take own request here. So because enterprise structure already done. So I'll create own request here. So otherwise you can save in the same one. So that is not an issue. So here you can maintain it. So why we'll use this? So if you want to transfer from one server to other server, so these customization request numbers are useful. Okay, so we'll select it. This is our material master and just continue and save it. Okay, so now our data has been saved. Now I'll try to create one more material. Okay, so now directly if I click on enter, so please allow or not. So it will not allow because after doing changes we need to start from the T code. So otherwise the data will not update. So then we'll enter MM01 again and then I'll enter my material Doro 650 and pharmaceutical industry material definition product FERT, and now just click on enter. Views are selected. Now again, so here we need to enter our plant X100, storage location S100, and sales organization X100, and distribution channel X2. So you can maintain default setting. So default has been created. Now just click on enter. Continue. So now it is allowed. So you can see. So whatever the views we have selected, it is opened here. So this is a basic data one view. So who is going to involve this basic data one? MM consultant, right? So we need to maintain mandatory fields here. Okay. So here $650. The description we need to maintain. 650 tab. So base unit of measure. So I will explain all these views. So whatever the required views are there as SD consultant. So those views we are going to see. So base unit of measure. I mean how we are going to measure this material, like sheet wise, right? Material strip bar sheet wise. So that you can maintain. And division. What is our division? We have created in the enterprise structure. So that is X2. And okay. Or else we'll see now. Issue. So first we'll see the base unit of measure. So how we are going to measure this particular material, so that we need to maintain here base unit of measure. Okay, so it is a unit which we manufacture and store the goods. So how we are going to measure? So like bottle wise, sheet wise, each wise, strips wise, liter wise. So that we need to maintain here. Okay, so next we are having material group. So what is a material group? So here grouping of material which will share same attributes. I think you have seen the same field like in the customer master as well. Customer group you have seen, right? So same like material group is also there. So what we are doing. So which are the materials are sharing same attributes. So that material we are going to maintain here. Okay, so why we are going to maintain? For reporting purpose or for pricing purpose we need to maintain. Like, so what materials are sharing same attributes like Doro 650? So paracetamol is also there, right? So it will share same chemicals. I mean same, right? So that is nothing but material group. So whatever the materials are sharing same attributes, so that we need to maintain. So as an example, I have shown you now. I mean told you now. So that like Dolo 650 we are having a paracetamol material. So same like only. So whatever the materials are taking with the same pricing. So whatever the materials are same in the same price, like 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. So that materials. So we need to maintain here. So material groups. And next, so all these going to maintain by the MM consultant here. These field. Okay. So next, old material number. So we need to know. Okay. So old material number. So what is a old material number? So if the client is having before installing SAP in their system, so he is having some other material number. So that material number we need to assign here. For example, in spite of Dolo 650, he is having some other material code in their system, in their own in their old software, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. So if that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there, so for Dolo 650, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we need to assign here, all material number. Okay. So that we need to maintain here. That is a whole material number, and division you already know. So in which division we need to install this material. So this division we already created in the enterprise structure. So that we need to maintain. And next, product allocation. So what is a product allocation? So it is a process of reserving the stock to the customer groups and distribution channel. So product allocation means, for example, some with some customer I am having some contracts. Okay, so every month I need to send 50 materials to this customer, right? So what I will do, so every month I will take 50 quantities aside to this particular customer. That is nothing but product allocation. So what I am doing, I am reserving some stock to the particular customer. So that field we call it as a product allocation. So here we'll maintain. So like based on the customer groups and distribution channels, we'll maintain. Okay. So these all is going to created by the MMT. Okay. There is a product allocation. Okay. So in which attributes we are maintaining this product allocation? Same like, so if we need to reserve based on the distribution channels or based on the customer groups, so that we need to maintain here. Just close this. And next, explain material status. So what is the explain material status? So explain material status is nothing but what it will do means, so it will block the material across all the plans. So if you want to block the particular Dolo 650 materials across all the plans, then you are going to maintain this explain material status. So you can block here from all the plans. Then, so whatever the customer he want to place an order for these Dolo 650, so the system will not allow across all the plans. So whatever the plans you have created, so for all the plans, the system will not allow to place an order for the particular material. So it is the purpose of to black the material for plant wise. Okay. So next, so this is not required. And next, external material group. What is this external material group? So it is also not required. And this is also not required. Next, product hierarchy. So I think same hierarchy have you heard in the customer master as well, right? So we have seen some where the plant is some other state, I mean in Delhi. So we are having some north zone, south zone, west zone, east zone. So how we are tracking the customer means based on the hierarchy. Same like how we are going to track this material. So based on this field. So how we are going to measure. So here the product hierarchy means, so what company it is. Just assume that it is a LG company. In LG's we are having electrical is also there, electronics also there. So electronics is there. So if it is electronics is there, so does it the home appliances or kitchen appliances? Or if it is a kitchen appliances, the kitchen appliances are also divided into two categories. That is a wet or dry. So that is a product hierarchy. Okay. So that hierarchy we need to assign. And the next, valid from. So valid from is nothing but, sorry, the same. This is related to these explain material status only. And block means, so here explain material status is nothing but black, right? Block the customer across the plans. But so from which date it has to block? So that valid from date we need to maintain from today or from tomorrow. So that date we need to select here. Valid from. Okay. So that is a valid from. So how, from which date we are going to block the material from across the plant, so that we need to maintain the date here. And next, gross weight, net weight we need to maintain of the particular product. Okay, so weight unit, so we are going to calculate kgs wise or sheets wise, strips wise, that how we are going to measure, so that we need to maintain here. Okay. Next, so just maintain, it is a gross weight is 20, just assume that, and net weight is 10. So gross weight is nothing but after packaging, so whatever the weight we are getting, so that weight we need to call it as a gross weight. So net weight is nothing but without packaging, whatever the weight is there, the particular material, so that weight we need to maintain here. Okay, so how we are going to measure base weight unit, like kgs wise, sheets wise, so that unit is select here. Okay. So grams wise, gigabyte wise, kilograms wise, megabyte, milligram, right? So all this. Okay. So you can measure here. So if it is a volume, if this material you are going to weight wise, volume wise, then you need to maintain volume weight, and volume unit also you need to maintain. and so size and dimensions, all these will maintain by the MM team, right? So that's all important in this particular basic data one. Okay, so these fields are the important one here, and next we'll jump into the other one, that is a basic data 2. Okay, so the basic data 2, it is so we don't have any fields here, so just ignore this view. So we don't maintain anything here, the basic data 2 view. Directly we'll jump into the sales org 1. The sales org 1 we are having same, you can see. So whatever the in the basic data 1 we have maintained, this base unit of measure, it is copied here sheet wise, and the division also copied here. So we have seen in the basic data 1 itself these two. So sales unit, so it is also same. So how we are going to, so it is also one of the unit in which we sell the goods to the customer. So that unit we need to maintain. So same unit wise, boxes wise, kgs wise, so that unit we need to maintain. And next, sales unit not vary. So what is the sales unit not vary? So these will control whether to change the sales unit or not. Okay, so here, so if you check these, so what happened? The system will not allow to change the sales unit in the sales document. So sales document is nothing but like sale order or any document. So if you check this, system will not allow to change the sales unit. So whatever the unit we are maintaining here, sales unit like sheet or box, okay, that will not allow. So we need to maintain same. So we need to maintain conversion. So one each means one sheet like this. You can maintain like this. So if you maintain this checkbox, then so it will not allow to change the sales unit in the sales document. So it is in the particular topic we are going to discuss. Okay, so as of now you won't understand what is the sales document now. Okay, so in that case we are going to use that. Okay, so I'm not maintaining. Okay, next. So same, it is also tax classification. So this tax classification you already seen in the customer master as well, right? So 1 means tax will be calculated, 0 means tax will not calculate. So this is the screen. So next, unit of measure group. So what is this unit of measure group? So same. So this is also how we are going to measure, so that we are going to maintain. So this is related to the same. So how we are going to measure the material, right? So next we'll directly go to this X distribution chain status and D chain specific status. So what is these two fields mean? So it is also same. So these two is also for blocking purpose only. So by using these fields, we are going to block. But in which scenario we are going to block? So if you maintain block in the X distribution chain status, okay, so it will block material across all the distribution channels. Right. So whatever the field you have seen in the particular basic data 1, so it is blocking across all the plans. But this X distribution status, it is blocking at the across all the distribution channels. Okay, so that is X distribution chain. And next D chain specific chain. So this is also used to block the material for particular distribution channel. So these X distribution channel will, X distribution chain status will block all the distribution channels, and D chain specific status means it will block only the particular distribution channel, whatever distribution channel you want to block the material, only the particular distribution channel you are going to block. Okay, so that is the D chain specific status. Okay, and next delivering plant. So whatever the plant we are having, so from that plant we are going to delivery. So that plant we need to maintain here. And material group. So we already seen that material group in the basic data 1 view, so that it will copy. So if you maintain, so this is the cash discount. So this is the one of the prerequisite to determine the SKTO condition type. So in that scenario we are going to discuss. As of now it is not required. So this valid from valid to means from block, which date it has to block the material. So that blocks we need to maintain the dates. Okay, and that's it about the sales org 1. So here we need to maintain one more fields are there here: minimum order quantity and minimum delivery quantity and delivery unit. Okay, so minimum order quantity means whatever the quantity you will maintain in the sale order, the customer has to maintain this minimum quantity. If you maintain 10, the customer has to be maintain minimum quantity 10 only. So if you maintain below 10, then the system will not allow to create the sale order. Okay, so that is a minimum order quantity. So minimum delivery quantity same. So whatever the minimum delivery quantity you will maintain, so that minimum delivery quantity the customer has to be maintained while creating delivery. So if you maintain below the particular maintained delivery quantity, then system will not allow. So above minimum delivery quantity the customer has to maintain. Right? So delivery unit. So how the delivery has been calculating. So like sheet wise, same delivery unit. So that we need to maintain like kgs wise, boxes wise. Right? So that delivery unit we need to maintain. And that's all about in the sales org 1 view and sales org 2. So here we are having mainly the two important fields are there. So that is item category group and account assignment group. So these two are very important. So this is very much important in the future topics. Okay, so these we are going to discuss in the particular topic itself, this item category group and account assignment group. So as of now, it is not required. Okay, so if I explain this item category group means you will get confused as of now. So we will discuss what is this item category group and what is this account assignment group. We are going to see in the particular topic. Okay, and next we'll jump into the other one, sales general plan. So here, so whatever the data we have maintained in the previous view, so it is copied here. So availability check. So this is the important one, availability check 01 we need to maintain. So we are having a concept called availability check. So there we'll discuss. So availability check is nothing but so whatever the stock are there in the plant, so it will track. Okay, so for that we need to do some configurations. So that configurations we are going to learn in the particular topic, availability check. Okay, so we are having three types of availability check, 01 and 02 and KP. Okay, so in that scenario we are going to discuss about this availability check. So whatever the availability stock are there, so how much customer has been placed in order, how much stock is left in today's date. So all we are going to track by these availability check. So if you not done these availability check, the system will not calculate how much stock is there, right? How much stock is left from our plan. So all these the system will not calculate. So these availability check should be must be need to maintain, right? So next batch management is also one of the topic is there. So there we need to discuss. This is one of the prerequisite to do the batch management. Okay, and these are not important. So just ignore this. And next transportation group and loading group. So these two are important. So what is the transportation group? So in which vehicle we are transporting the material to the customer? Like if the customer place an order, so we need to transport the material to the customer. So which vehicle we are using? So that vehicle we need to select. So like we are transporting the goods in the lorries, in the trucks, in the trains. So that is nothing but transportation group. Okay, so that transportation group we need to select here, right? So pallets, container, truck, right, freight car, right, any material you need to maintain. So just assume that, so I will maintain 0001. I am taking the standard one. So transportation group and loading group. So the transport is nothing but I am doing from the, just assume that I am transporting from the lorry. So how we are loading into that lorry now? So whatever the packaging material is already there, so we need to load in that particular vehicle, right? So how we are loading? By using manpower, or other else by any like pallets or any trucks or any crane, right? So like the forklift, right? So which we are using, what one we are using? So I am taking the 0001 crane. So by using crane, I am loading into the particular vehicle. So that is nothing but loading group. So how we are loading? So that is loading group. So how we are going to transport? So whatever the vehicle you are using, that is nothing but transportation group. Okay, so that we need to maintain. So why it is important means we are having a concept. So there we'll see. Okay. Okay. So there we need to use this. And next, and directly we'll go to these. Okay. So that's it. So these are the important one here in this tab. So next we'll directly jump into sales text. So what is the sales text? So here we'll maintain description of the material, whatever the formulas you are using. So that we need to maintain. Okay. So this is a description we need to maintain, and directly we'll jump into the MRP1 view. So here we'll maintain MRP type. So these will be maintained by the which team, MRP1 and MRP2, FI team, right? So here material type. So this is also important field. So ND means here we are having two types of material type, ND and PD. ND means planning and PD means, sorry, ND means without planning and PD means planning. So what is this planning? So in which scenario we are going to use, we'll discuss. As of now, just maintain ND. Okay, so whatever I am maintaining here, so while doing practice, just maintain as it is. Okay. Here ND we need to maintain, and next directly we'll go to the plan general data 1. So here we need to maintain storage condition 0, 1. Okay, and so next, so here two more topics are there. So in, which one? So here the storage condition we are going to use for the T code called OVL3, that is the storage location determination, and this loading group and shipping loading group and that one. Just a minute. Loading group and transportation group we are going to use for the shipping point determination. So that is a OVL2. Okay, so I will show you. So the loading group. So if you see here loading group, which we have. So here you can see, right, loading group and transportation group. So here we are having a concept called shipping point determination. So then only the shipping point will be determined into our sales document. So how we are going to maintain it based on these only. So you need to check. So whatever the transportation group, loading group is there. So based on this only, the shipping point will determine here. Okay, so I will show you that. /n OVL2 is a T code for the shipping point determination. So how the shipping point in interview they will ask how the shipping point will determine means based on the shipping condition, loading group and plant. So shipping condition will maintain in the where we are going to maintain the shipping condition. So in the material master and loading group 0001 and whatever the plant it is there. So that we need to create and we need to assign here. Just go to the new entry, shipping condition 01 and loading group. So whatever the loading group we have created in the material master, that, and what is our plant X100. So this we need to do, and what is the shipping point we need to determine in the sales document. So our shipping point is also X100 we have created. Just maintain this and save it. So then only the automatically the shipping point will determine into our sales document. Okay, for that. So these error will get in the particular topic, but we are solving here itself. Okay, so this is about shipping point determination, right, OVL2. So by using these loading group and all. Okay, so next topic, sales 6 we have seen, and MRP1 we have seen, and here one more topic is there, that is storage condition. This storage condition also one of the prerequisites for determine the storage location. Okay, so how the storage location determination will determine in the sales document means we are having one more T code, that is OVL3. So OVL2 for shipping point determination and OVL3 for storage location determination. So how the storage location is determining based on the shipping point, plant and storage condition here. So what is the storage condition we have maintained 01. So you need to maintain. So then only it will determine our storage location into our sales document. Now go to the new entries. So maintain your shipping point. So X100, maintain your plant X100, and what is the storage condition you have maintained in the material master 01 and storage location X100. Just maintain. Maintain and click on enter. That's it. So shipping point determination we need to do and storage location determination we need to do. Okay. So that's it. And next we'll jump into the next views. It is not saved. Just a minute. Okay. So only this one is important here. And next we'll go to the accounting 1. So in the accounting 1, this is a valuation class is important. So valuation class is nothing but here we are having two types of valuation class. For trading goods we'll use one type of valuation class. For finished goods we are using one type of valuation class. What it will do with this valuation class means, so it will help to determine the GL account while generating inventory accounting document. So it will help that. So 7920 is the standard valuation class for the FART finished goods, and we are having one more valuation class is there, that is 3100, that is for trading goods. For trading good, if the material is trading goods, then we are going to use 3100. If our material is finished goods, then we are going to use 7920. So as our material is FERT, right? Finished product FERT. So then we are going to use valuation class 7920. Right, and next the price control. Yes, we need to maintain standard price or moving price. Moving price is nothing but the price will move in future. Then we'll maintain moving price here. That is we will maintain. So if it is standard price, the price will not change, means we will maintain S here. Okay, so as we have maintained S means standard price. So we'll maintain standard price 1000 rupees. Okay. Okay, so if it is a moving price, then you need to remove the standard and you need to maintain V here, and moving price you need to maintain. Okay, and next future price. In future, the price will be increased. So like 1500 it will increase. So that we need to maintain here. 1500 is a future price. From which date the future price need to be triggered? So that date we need to select here. Okay, so that's it about the accounting 1. In the accounting 2 it is not required, and costing 1, so it is also not required. Okay, costing 2, so it is completely not required to us. Okay, directly we'll save it. That's it. So these views we need to select. Okay, so whatever the fields I have explained, so that is related to SD consultants, right? So Dolo 650 has been created. Okay, so this is how we are going to create a material. Okay, so here in the material master also we are having some tables. So what is a T code to see the tables? Where we are going to use these tables? What is a T code? SE16N. Right. So here we are having some T code, some tables. Okay, so I will show you here. So by using that tables, so we are going to get the data of the material. So here you can see. So these are the tables. Tables in material master. You need to remember all these tables are very important. So you need to mug up all these tables. Okay. So if you want to know the basic data of the particular material, then we are going to use MARA. So if you want to sales data of the material, then we are going to use MVK table. If you want to know the plant data of the material, then we are going to MARC. If you want to know the finance data of the material, then we are going to use MBEW. So if your client requirement is he want to, so he know the material, okay, but he don't know the material type. So does he have used finished goods or trading goods or semi-finished goods or trade or raw materials? He don't know. Just assume that your client requirement is, so he know the material, but he don't know the what material type it is. Okay, then what we need to do? So we need to go to that T code SE16N table T code SE16N, and then we'll go to that MARA table, MARA. Just click on enter, and we'll give the material. Just Dolo 650. I don't know the material type, so I want to know the material type. I know only the material number. Okay, I know only the material number, but I don't know what material type. So just maintain and just click on execute. Just a minute. Okay, so you can see, right? So you can see here material type FERT. Okay, so like that you can track all the data. So these are the tables we are having. So right, so for that particular data we are going to use these tables, right? So here same like the customer master we have extended, right? In XD01 we have maintained particular old customer details, and we have created a new customer sales area, right? So same like we are going to extend one plant to other plant as well, these materials. So how we are going to maintain? So you can see, go to the MM01. So we'll maintain the material and all. We'll copy the mention. So we'll see now how we are going to maintain. So this is MM01 T code. So these Dolo 650 I want to extend. So how we are going to extend? So here you need to maintain Dolo 650. So MM01 only, the T code MM01, and here which data you want to copy. Okay, so that data. So that same old So same material you want to maintain, so Dolo 650 only. Just click on enter and just select the views, and here you need to maintain. So this is our, here we need to maintain new one. So which plant we need to extend. So if you are having X200, then you will maintain X200 here, and here you will maintain old details like X100 is my plant, old material details. Storage location is X100, right? And sales organization is X100. So old one is, just assume that old one is X2 distribution channel. I want to extend it to X3 distribution channel. So like that, you will maintain and click on enter and save it. Then this material we are going to use for only the X3. So it will not, we are going to use by these old data. Okay. So like that you can extend. So I'm not extending here. So if you want to extend, you can extend like this. So here the extending, the new details we need to maintain, the old details we are going to maintain here in the copy from. Okay, and save it. That's it. Okay, so this is how we are going to extend the materials. Okay, so this is about material master.